challenge of the cowboy to successfully ride a bucking bronco and the desire to be a rodeo champion is every Western kid's dream.
He had star power, big-time star power.
From the time I can remember, I wanted to be a cowboy, you know, that's all I lived and breathed.
A lot of it started with his Life magazine cover. He got introduced to the whole world that way.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest bronc rider of all time, Casey Tibbs.
He ran with Marilyn Monroe, Catherine Ross. He wasn't just the guy down the block.
Number two,
I'm sorry,
what are you doing
while you were admiring. What was that?
He was a hottie. I'd grab him in a second and ask him to take me for a ride on his horse.
Whether you were an adult
Say, aren't you,
or 5 years old,
You're Casey Tibbs.
you were drawn to him. It was like a magnet.
I went through the wildlife. I'd like to have settled down just a little, but not completely.
When you grow up with nothing, it's sometimes hard to control things when you have everything.
Casey got pretty deep into my grandfather. My grandfather was very generous. He believed in Casey.
In Vegas, he'd spend a lot of money and he'd play the horses, which I didn't like.
He had so much outside pressures and so many people always offering drinks to him.
The sad part was to be around when Casey had got into the depth of his darkness.
And I think we were all in denial. And in lots of ways, I think he was too.
I mean, he went to the peak, but he brought all these other things along.
We were playing rodeo in Cheyenne, and we all checked into the Little America Hotel there. And I got looking around for Casey. I said, where's Casey? They said, he's been barred out of here for 20 years. Yeah, he had his challenges.
I have held 8 world championship titles and have won more individual rodeos than any man in the business. For this reason, I am known as America's #1 rodeo cowboy. Signed, Casey Tibbs.
Is it good, China?
Well, let's see what we have. They brought this out. This pretty much looks like your kind of drink.